Gemini has won a CFTC clearing license for its Olympus affiliate. The license matters because Gemini can now bring settlement, collateral, guarantees, and risk management closer to its own Titan derivatives venue. WIN's CFTC clearing is the hook because the confirmed event creates a specific pressure point. Gemini Olympus received a derivatives clearing organization license, while Gemini Titan already holds a designated contract market license. The measurable anchor is DCO approval, and the story turns on clearing stack rather than broad hype. Instead of treating the headline as a market mood swing, this segment follows the mechanism that makes the change matter and the next signal that can prove whether the story is moving forward. The confirmed baseline is this. The DCO follows Titan's December 2025 DCM designation, creating an unusually integrated setup for a crypto derivatives platform. That detail gives viewers the frame for the rest of the story. It shows what is already known, which actors or assets are involved, and why the event is not just a random market headline. For this story, Gemini and Titan derivatives sit inside a process where prediction race can change the readout. The baseline also defines the boundary. DCO approval is usable evidence, while anything beyond prediction race still needs follow-through. The important part is to keep the evidence tight before moving into what the change actually does. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The mechanism is where WIN's CFTC clearing becomes useful. Owning clearing can reduce reliance on third-party clearers and give a venue more control over margin, product design, and fee structure. In plain English, the event matters because it changes the way access, risk, settlement, liquidity, governance, or infrastructure works. In this case, the stress point is DCO license, which is why DCO approval is a signal rather than decoration. That is why the segment spends time on DCO license before discussing impact. Without that mechanism, the event is easy to misread. The headline may grab attention, but the mechanism explains why traders, builders, users, or institutions have to care about the next step. The impact lands with a specific group, not with crypto as a whole. U.S. derivatives traders, prediction market users, and competitors such as Kalshi and Polymarket face a more vertically integrated Gemini. That is the practical consequence. It may affect how users move funds, how institutions manage compliance, how traders price liquidity, how developers build, or how risk desks read the market. The affected side is tied to Titan derivatives and Gemini, so the scope stays limited to what the supplied facts support. That narrower read is more useful than a sweeping market claim. The open question is just as important as the confirmed fact. Gemini still needs trading volume and may pursue FCM registration before completing the full derivatives licensing stack. That means the story should not be read as a guaranteed outcome. The proof standard is simple. The next signal is product rollout on Titan and whether in-house clearing attracts meaningful U.S. derivatives flow. Until that signal appears, the confirmed development and the unresolved part should stay separate. A stronger claim would need Gemini or relevant market participants to show follow-through around prediction race, not only reaction around Titan derivatives. That prevents a useful news signal from turning into speculation. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The next signal for WIN's CFTC clearing is concrete. The next signal is product rollout on Titan and whether in-house clearing attracts meaningful U.S. derivatives flow. If that signal appears, the story has new evidence. If it does not, the headline may remain smaller than the early reaction suggests. A clean follow-through would connect DCO approval to visible action, usage, compliance, liquidity, or technical progress. For viewers, the usable close is not a direction call. It is a checklist tied to DCO approval, clearing stack, and the specific trigger above. The final readout is practical. Track the next verifiable step, not the loudest claim around the asset, rule, protocol, or market move.